Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Shadow Gambit, where today we are completing a captain's test and maybe setting out on our final one. I'm actually really curious. What's gonna happen next?
An offer I can't refuse.
Let's start, of course, with this. And I do think we're doing Saladi's captain's test. I know fewer missions means less time to upgrade, but...
Quentin, are you there?
Of course I'm here. Can't you feel me?
There is an odd calm about you. I almost didn't recognize you.
Ha! Of all the people who could have calmed me, it was the old man.
Fate plays a strange tune sometimes.
It does indeed. Now, let's get that mirror business over with. The mirror is truly a beautiful one, isn't it? If you do ever feel over-encumbered by the burden of holding such a valuable piece, let me know, Marley.
So he is still in there.
You're going to pay me with this. Your new shiny golden gilder.
No. That one I will keep to myself.
Come to me if you're free, Navigator. I have a few things to say.
Oh gee, what a change of pace.
What's in it for me?
Navigator, I have rethought my goals regarding the treasure. The captain was never shackled by the past. It is time I learned from his example. When we find the time soul, I will do my best to...
Marley?
Something's wrong. It's her. I have to go.
Well, now that's curious.
Marley, what's going on here? You.
I guess I should have known it wouldn't be that easy.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Hey, the captain's head seems to be missing?
Where are you, Ignatia?
Pitiful soul. Did you really think I'd simply remain your idle captive? I found a little helper to carry me into the Marley's depths. Soon, I will be reunited with my true self and grant her all the knowledge I have discovered.
Not if I can help it.
You know, this is really on
I
us
need you right now.
for not putting her in like a box with a lock.
Signora, I await you at the usual spot.
Of course, making me run all the way over here. If I didn't know better, I might think this was a ploy to exhaust me before the betrayal.
I just caught a break.
Don't you have work to do, sailor? I must say, things are getting quite interesting.
Spare me. I have to get to Ignatia.
My. You're growing a bit too reliant on my services.
One last time, Virgilio. For me.
I am too easily swayed. Andiamo.
That was too easily swayed. Also, like, I kind of figure it was Virgilio who helped her get down there, because, like, who else would it be, right?
Good work, Jester. Jester?
Is that you, Navigator? I don't know how you got here, but I need your help. Come now.
Straight to the point.
Estelle will tell us what's going on.
Estelle, what are you doing down here?
Or Estelle was the traitor.
Under Ignatia's control and carried the captain's head down here. I already broke the spell. Come.
Seems a little convenient.
I like these odds.
Ignatia is forcing me to create a pathway through the below.
How do I stop her?
Too late, Navigator. Open the gates. So, this is how you flee from my grasp time and time again. Most devious. Alas, I've come for different insight. Let us see what my fragment has spied from you.
Do something, Navigator.
Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your pointless.
Yeah.
My will is unbreakable.
I kind of figured that would be the thing. Well, what about I shoot the head?
Tinkering ship.
Nope, can't do
You
that.
seek to waste time. Do you hear it, little cursed? The pointless.
Yep, okay.
My will.
What can I do then?
You, flaunting this power you were given, trying to avoid loss and pain. Do you hear it, little cursed? The
I can take this and just vanish.
nobody takes what is mine, Navigator. Unleash.
Well, is it working? Okay, it is working.
Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your host's
So I can't
inhuman soul.
blind
How
it.
easily the ship
I'm not actually sure what the
Do you hear it, little
doesn't
cursed?
seem like there's anything
The
else to interact with
desperation in
here.
your host's
Let me try something really quickly. I'm just curious if we run to her right
Do you
away
hear it, little
before Ignatia's
cursed?
really even in the room. Does it go the same way?
Nobody takes
Yeah, okay.
Unleash.
What happens if I just let her take it? Because I
You
really
hear
don't know
it,
what else to
little
do.
Cursed, the desperation in your host's inhuman soul.
No
How
second thoughts,
easily
eh?
the ship betrays its weakness.
She... Okay, yeah, she's going for that.
Come, fragment. Pointless.
Ah.
My will is unbreakable.
I thought perhaps she would be distracted enough by picking it up to... Objectives updated. You didn't do it. I'm sort of wondering if this is the thing where we have to, like, just let it play out. If maybe the lesson, the lesson the Marley learned from the captain is sometimes you just have to let the bad thing happen.
Why can't I resist the captain's head?
Infuriating to be at the mercy of your power, isn't it? How long I've spent devising rites to counter you, yet in the end, the answer was so simple. Any human soul would have accepted Mordecai's death by now. But not you. You never needed to face grief, loss, pain. Your power has left you defenseless to them. You understand now? It's not the semblance of your captain that grants me power over you. It is your inability to let him go. And that is why you will fail.
Sorry, Marley. I tried my best.
I know, Navigator. She's gone now. I'll send a few skeletons to pick you up.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. Yeah, plot-wise and thematically, that was the only outcome that made sense.
Come to me, Navigator.
No second thoughts, eh?
I can't forget what she said.
Don't let Ignatia turn your head around. She's just trying to break you down.
But she's right. I couldn't even bring myself to throw his skull overboard. How do I fight this, Navigator? How do I win against myself?
That's for you to figure out, Marley. When we find the treasure, you'll be ready.
We all hope. Because none of us can do anything about it if you're not.
Hey,
All right.
try this fruit.
We can start a crew tale.
My riches. If there is value, it's mine. that don't work for me.
I'm having some fun with Quentin. Let's do some more Quentin story stuff.
Navigator, a moment of your valued time, please.
Sure, Quentin.
Have you thought about my offer?
Offer? What offer?
When you first brought me back, I showed interest in the sword stuck in your ribs. I will pay you well.
You serious? That sword is not for sale.
Ah, if there's one thing my father taught me, is that if anything is not for sale, it's up for trade.
If there's nothing else to this conversation, I think I got somewhere to be. See ya.
No, wait. What about your hat, then? Surely it isn't as sacred as that sword?
No, of course not, but...
That's what I thought. You know, I've got a great piece of ornate rope here I'd like to... Wait a minute. Some of my curses are missing. Damn it. Oh, no! It's gone too!
Curses? You saying that rope was cursed?
Ah, aren't we all? Unfortunately, I don't have time to clarify.
Yeah, I agree. You don't.
Maybe one of the skeletons got their hands on my stuff. Wouldn't know how, but it never hurts to check. Let's see if any one of them is acting strangely.
I wonder what exactly trick he was gonna pull there.
It will be dealt with.
Tied.
Ah, yes! That is a devious little rope. The ornaments are beautiful, but it does have a tendency to entangle its proprietor. Good to have it back, but still not what I was looking for the most. Now, my skeletal friend, where did you get this?
Rope.
Ah! I'll have to ask the Marley if I want to find out more.
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed that they didn't bother to do an in-world model thing or new art for the skeleton who is supposed to have tied himself up with demon rope. I would have liked to see that.
Marley?
Quentin, what is it you want to buy from me this time?
No, nothing. At the moment, I'm content with what I have. Or would be. You see, some of my belongings are unfortunately absent from my chest.
Are these belongings perchance cursed and or extremely dangerous?
You know, I'd argue that mostly depends on who handles them and in what circumstances.
So, yes.
Yes, on both accounts. One of the skeletons was already entangled in a particularly nasty rope of mine. Do you think they could have pried my chest open?
No. I would be aware if they put their collective mind to such an effort.
Yeah. Ordinarily, piles of bones can't open my chest anyway.
I'll keep my tendrils out for these items. Come back to me another time.
I will. Thanks, Marley.
And that's how Quentin destroyed the ship, rendering the rest of this stuff
Much to
moot.
do for now. Let's hope that Marley finds something before more damage is done.
Alright. Let's get on this crew tail, shall we? This lady's just running along the outside of the boat. Just for style points, I assume. Yeah, I want to go back to Dreadvine's Cove. I love Dreadvine's Cove.
Look at that. Don't get my mitts on something like this every day. So what's that I hear about a test?
Approach and find out, ship doctor.
So, lady, how'd you like this little mirror of mine? It's a rare thing, eh? A trinket from the below, saved for this special occasion. Now, I'd say it's high time you pay a visit to a certain someone. Can't let old grudges remain unsettled, not on this voyage. Look at it this way. You'll definitely learn something new today.
Oh, I hate where this is going. Is that Dreadvine's Cove? Oh, Mordecai, you bastard. It's the Dreadvine. Ugh. I have to talk to the Dreadvine.
And what's the history between you two?
None of anyone's business is what it is. How in Blackbeard's name did he know?
The mirror is the only way to find treasure. We need you, ship doctor.
Fine, fine. Set a course for Dread's Island, will you? I'm gonna get back to sickbay and work up some nerve until we're there.
What?
Where to, navigator?
Okay, I figured it would be a long one. If we have to break it up into pieces, we will. Solidity should be able to handle, like... She was already able to handle huge portions of most missions by herself, and she has only become more powerful since. Also, she should have quite a lot of vigor built up, I think. We might even be able to pull another token from this mission.
Here we are, so lady. The stage is yours.
Yeah, alright. Here it goes. Hey, Dread, it's me, Salady. Can we talk?
Well, well. My disloyal student returns for a chat.
Hey, I've come to make peace. Bury the hatchet. What do you say?
Ha! Have you lost a bet?
Yeah, you know, something of that sort, yeah. You want to talk or not?
Sadly, I am massively preoccupied at the moment.
Wait, what's this? What are the zealots doing to you?
A purging ritual. I might have underestimated their tenacity.
Those rods. They're poisoning your soul.
Astute observation. Perhaps the years I spent teaching you have not been for nothing. Now, please, leave me be, so I can fight for my life.
You dumb brute. We're gonna help, okay? Find us a landing, Afia.
Okay, I have no idea which spots we have started on and which ones we haven't started on. This seems close enough, though. And really not that many enemies between us and that route. So yeah, this is what I was thinking, was the lady had, like, a lot on her. So I guess, you know, we can just random it, and as long as we don't take... Even if we do end up taking one person who has no vigor, we still probably get our token. No, that's not quite going to do it. Can we re-random? Yeah, that works. Gosh, what a crew. This does feel like a mighty powerful one.
To the harbor! Come on!
My qualities are needed.
Gotta remember which...
Bury the hatchet, eh? What did you do?
I came here decades ago, before I was on the Marley. I wanted Dread to teach me the mysteries of the soul, and got him to say yes. But I had to promise him I'd stay on his island until he taught me all he knew.
Indeed, a promise that was swiftly betrayed after only a few short years.
Hey, I had no idea it would take me centuries to learn it all.
Well, perhaps you should have thought about that sooner.
Incoming!
How to put this? Smoking right.
Mask polish is run out.
Alright, we should be able to do this.
Try this fruit.
Oh, you can't climb ivies. Right.
I cast for treasure. It will
Okay.
be dealt.
You know what? That'll be fine. Quentin will work.
Oh, I see.
I was gonna do a distraction thing, but I guess it's just as good to stab them both to death,
Good-headed,
you
my
know?
chest.
Let's just let you... Okay, good enough for me.
A deal to remember, Marley. I'm not looking for common ground.
Actually, you know what? Do the pickup stab. You also do the pickup stab.
Watch me go.
The thicket
Oh,
is
no
full
problem.
of terror.
Have it. Will it yield coin?
Okay, there we go. Easy.
Memory after memory.
So unfortunately, we probably do have to deal with these kindred still. Yeah, seems pretty likely. We could all just try to, like, No, you know what? We're going to avoid it.
Leaves are itchy.
Which we are going to manage to do thanks to Salidi's bushes.
Ah, let's stretch those roots.
Alright.
Fishing for another memory.
Remedies for the dead. Let's cover this vast growth. Is there something to learn?
It probably wouldn't be that hard to just stab him. So when they start talking, does the cone become stationary?
Hiding spot coming up. Ah, holes from the ground. Treatments ready.
If there is value, it's mine.
Ah,
You
no,
know,
wait.
I first saw you as a nuisance. A little shrub that didn't know its place. Then I recognized your potential.
Alright, that almost worked.
Knowledge that so rivaled my own. I took a chance on you. And you surpassed even my highest expectations. Only for you to leave before your studies were complete.
I can't stay here for centuries. I learn best when I'm out there getting my hands dirty and all.
I suppose we will see the worth of your field experience soon.
Driven them back to the balloon.
Okay, I didn't see the guard over there. That's on me.
All right, easy fix.
Let's try that again.
I can smell gold already.
I mean, I kind of think we do want to wait for this person to just, for the patroller to just walk back over. I kind of wish we had Ifia here.
It's a deal then.
Needs to
Working on
ask.
it.
You can't afford it.
Oh, it's not even, it was a patroller. It was somebody who was not even there all the time. That's a little extra frustrating. Most of the time that run would have been perfectly fine. Alright, let's see how these line up this time.
A wise decision.
This plan
Somebody takes what's mine.
Okay, there we go. What exactly do you have? Okay, you can see all the way down. I mean, I guess that's fair. He's quite close to the edge of that platform.
Finders keepers.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
Alright, so we've crept pretty far forward here.
You never cease to amaze, Marley.
We just need to get down there. I don't even have to worry about this guy, really. Although... yeah, actually, I do like coming in over the top here, taking out this commissarius. Yeah, that's probably the plan. So when this patroller's not paying attention, obviously, we have a really easy kill here. Or, you know?
Leaves in the wind, but reversed.
Nice little stroll.
Ha, I have just the thing. Kill the body, don't free the soul.
It's actually fine.
Cover seeds. Abominable. I do like this so far.
I was really hoping we'd make it over there without getting seen.
You shall not escape me.
It's the lady at the ready.
Nope,
Yeah,
not safe to move over. Shoot. Actually, it is safe to move over right now.
Stay still.
Hold on.
Alright, we'll just do this again. You know?
Flame will devour your remains. Shall be denied to you.
Feed your carcasses to the fire.
So we did clear those 2 guards. There won't be any long-term ramifications to this, really.
In the weeds before you know it.
Let's see. Shall
Tear your soul apart.
calcula rectifica.
The maiden's embrace shall be denied to you.
Finders keepers.
You know, something tells me the Maiden's Embrace was not on the table for me already, probably. Just a feeling I have.
Again and again.
Standing around, catching light.
Why didn't she come up?
You wanna hide, yeah? Coming right now.
If there is value, it's mine.
Need something, matey.
My time is something.
Oh my god, run, Presswald. Why don't you run when you are told to run?
Anyway, the flame will devour your remains.
Alright, well these are the only two who came forward.
My soul
We
clings
could
to
just
the corpse.
kill them, probably, depending on how they position here.
Your weapons dull against the chain that enjoys
No, it looks like they're just gonna not even... They're not even gonna look for us. I get it. I wouldn't want to find us either. Yeah, they really took a long... This one took a really long time turning around. I think mostly to make it harder for us to just run over and stab them. But I think we're going to do it anyway. Just in case this turns out to be a bad idea somehow.
Oh, caught a memory.
Shall not.
Okay, I've had enough of the two of you.
What ails your soul?
New chapter in my memory.
Emeralds.
So,
Oh, I'll have to note that down. As many as you like.
Far be it from me to hurry you, but I can feel the scorching poison spread.
Come on, Dread. You could take a little more than that.
He's right, ship doctor. I can feel it. He's on his last routes.
Nah, I'll fix him up. I'll show him what experience in the world can teach him.
okay, so we have a prognosticar over here. But we may be able to just completely avoid them. Maybe. Alright, this is only access from this door. And you come up in this guy's vision cone? Yeah, that's pretty not ideal.
I've heard news from Marjorie Running.
Yes, you can tell me.
No, that's like a real problem, actually. Okay, well the spot I need to stand on to interact with this isn't in his view. So maybe it's not that much of a problem. Maybe we just ignore it. Alright, we can... I wonder,
Greetings.
does throwing this in a place where the guards have lined
I
vision...
smell gold already.
No, okay, I was expecting that to be that way, but
Another kind of bait.
I was kind of hoping. Alright, so... I could draw this guy down here somewhere and we could jump him.
Let me remind you.
You can't see that far out. There's no Udex, like, watching the area. But this patroller down here must see it at least sometimes. And then we have this guy, of course. Alright, I think that's going to be the plan.
Nobody takes what's mine.
So Sulady is going to crawl down
Try
here.
this fruit. Oh, I like that.
I'm so used to them being functionally invisible when climbing.
Please bother someone else. Visitation.
Does it shelter you?
Damn it.
My bark stinks.
My servant.
Goes out.
That's a little annoying.
Hiding in the weeds, perhaps?
rotting flesh.
Let's see. The fire will
maiden's
guide me
judgment
to
awaits,
you.
creature.
That said, she died quite a while after the alarm went off. I'm wondering if we'll be able to just
Feed your carcass to the pyre.
make this work.
The fire will crack your cursed soul.
No, they're not gonna bail early enough.
Calculate, rectify. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Alright. Also, they kind of staggered their return to work, which is not how the alarm works. That's interesting.
Reeled in.
The right of return.
Oh, I see.
Nobody takes what's mine.
Alright, yeah, that's a bummer. She is like very visible. She's climbing down and they will only climb so fast, you know?
Far be it from me to hurry you, but I can feel the scorching poison spread.
Come on, Dread. You can take a little more than that.
He's right, Ship Doctor. I can feel it. He's on his last routes.
Nah, I'll fix him up. I'll show him what experience in the world can teach him. All right, easy fix.
Okay. So now we can
Let
put
the
out
leaves cover all.
a bush over here.
Souls from the air. Incoming.
Then we throw the
Golden greetings.
golden skull somewhere down here.
Oh, caught a memory.
How safe is that spot? Pretty safe. Let me jump Quentin down to
I
here.
can smell gold already.
Yeah, like this works, right?
Oh, I can grow lots of things.
Should probably not be
Working on
directly
it.
between him and the
I
thing.
know right
There we go.
where to go. Next patient.
Okay, good. The bush did consume the body, and just in time. All right, and that's the one who was watching the vine wall. So now we can climb down at our leisure.
Another kind of bait.
So these two can see each other, and then we also have the patroller to worry about. And the prognosticar is not visible to anybody else. I could have somebody waiting like right here, honestly. I'd prefer for it to be Lady, I think.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
You know, just for the fast kill.
Oh, I like that.
All right, so. Oh, actually, this guy has a little bit of online vision over here. I didn't realize. I guess I can turn his head too. So it doesn't matter how, like, right? Because I could just throw this right
An
here,
offer I can't refuse.
and then I could have. Sorry, I tried to click on Von Presswald to select him. What game do I think I'm playing? If we do this,
What? Oh?
yeah, that's good enough.
Anything shiny?
And then we have a minute until this guy comes
Let's
back.
come to an accord. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
There we go.
Tough customer. He'll bite.
Okay, now the body is
With it ready to fire.
body is poofed already. Cool. All right. Well, that makes this way easier.
Having is better than wanting.
So we just have Von Presswald come over here and try to shoot him with a pistol. And when he breaks the thing, we just snap him with the knife.
Please bother someone else.
Oh, I'll have to note that down. One less to worry about. I gotcha.
Okay, easy. Oh boy, he was not very much in that bush. Also, can I tell you, I wasn't really thinking about whether or not Quentin was in the Sulady bush or not. That could have been actually really dangerous.
Treatment's ready.
I did not see that guy. Boy, he just books it, huh? So how far does your vision cone reach? This one's alone out here now. Yeah, may as well just consume him when it's easy to do so.
As you like. Yeah, it's all in the roots.
That'll give us the control of the kindred more easily. And I'm hoping we can just kill the kindred. Are you able to see? Oh yeah, you'll have to go. These ones will have to go. There's still a lot of bodies have to get dropped here.
Too many weeds here.
Very entertaining.
Aha, there's our objective.
We are closing in on the roots. I can sense the Dreadvine's soul fading.
Dread, what are you doing?
Currently, trying not to die. Thank you.
I have to examine the root they poisoned. Get me there and make sure I have some privacy.
If there is value, it's mine.
Hey, try this fruit.
I'm gonna try to grab this guy because he turns to his left after he finishes this conversation, right? I think.
Any coin? Is that?
Yeah. Perfect.
Ugh, leaves are itching. I do like this so far. Huh. Strange salt
My
pattern.
chest is off limits. Another kind of bait.
Okay, he had picked it up. Perfect. I really like the fishing pole thing. It's
What ails your soul?
ridiculously powerful and extremely fun to use. Alright, so I probably want... Now that that guy's not bringing a volatile vision cone down here all the time, I think this is going to be a lot easier, but we still have a couple more problems to solve. Control of a guard body would be super helpful. Maybe I should have let that guy... Yeah, that was stupid. I should have let that guy get distracted and then taken him over. We could try to come out here for this commissarius, but it's just so many extra bodies. It's probably not worth it. So there's this commissarius over here. Honestly, this is the one I should try to take. You can't see him. Yeah, so we should work our way around this way.
Oh, this is fascinating.
Von Breiswald, at your service.
Might be helpful to take this one on the way to taking that one. We can, of course, just cause some havoc, shoot somebody with a guard's gun, etc. Yeah, it seems like that kindred is the only one who ever quite sees him, although this commissarius is close.
Like tasting wine.
Come on. Don't you have other stuff to do?
That won't be a challenge.
Alright, how much range does that give me? Some.
Let me remind you.
So it lets me walk right up here. And I think this is pretty good.
Remedies for the dead. Ha! I have just the thing. Oh?
Once again, just like random
Watch me go.
patrollers are always at the worst point in their patrol. What? She was fully in the bush. Come on now. That's really annoying.
Negotiate it once more.
What ails your soul today?
That won't
It's
be
a
a
deal.
challenge. Like tasting wine.
Alright, let's make this happen again. Alright, we have the easiest stab in the world here.
I'll have to note that down. Yeah, let me at him.
So there's commissarius there. We have to be a little bit aware of how much noise we are making. Notice, generally this area is visible to absolutely nobody. It's only when I want to go there that it is a problem.
A nice bauble.
Watch me go. Let the leaves cover all.
Throwing the bush down does turn that guy's vision. That's really frustrating. So, I mean, there's definitely part of me that is just like, because the commissarius is not freaking out, right? We can probably just wait this out and try again.
Alright, easy fix.
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
Anything shiny?
Standing around, catching light.
Seems highly suspicious to me. I will enjoy the stench of
Yeah,
your corruption.
we'll just wait.
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
And maybe if
Need something, matey.
a commissarius waits at the back of the group here, we could perhaps get a free kill.
Rectify.
Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh.
The shadows have fled.
Nope,
The design
didn't really work out the way I wanted. Alright, well,
I have just the thing. Ah, let's
takes
stretch
what's
those
mine.
roots.
alright, and now we just get back to exactly the same thing.
Incoming.
Very low stakes, alarm, navigated. Yeah, it's really a bummer that this guy's vision cone gets turned so much by the plant getting
Do
laid
like
down.
this so far.
Okay, so we have a pretty easy pickup here, but I probably have to wait for the kindred, because we all know that if I try to go before the kindred comes around, me doing anything will it cause the immediate movement. Alright, when this kindred is not around, these two only see each other. Come on. There we go. Alright, should be pretty easy.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is fascinating. Next page. I gotcha.
Alright, feed the vines. So this guy is visible through the doorway, but usually nobody is actually looking. Do I want to... I think I would rather take him over. I don't want to deal with the body. We could have Salady sneak to here, I suppose, and try to deal with the body that way. You know what?
Got a good head in my chest. Will it yield coin?
What are you doing? That's inside the room. Okay. We may as well, right?
My chest is off limits. If there is value, it's mine.
Slide your flock to victory.
A new chapter in my
Don't sell me short.
How dares! Let it bring forth our fiery wrath.
Mensora! Calcula! Rectifica!
We are right at the edge of that guy's cone, but honestly, I think this is going to be okay.
Fire longs for your cursed soul! We will feed your carcass to the fire!
And now we don't have to do anything with that body, because now that body is like a thing that is known to the lot of them.
Mensora! Calcula! Rectifica!
My judgment awaits you,
Fire
creature.
longs for your
Fire
cursed
longs for
soul.
you, fiend!
Nobody's feeling quite gutsy enough to come all the way over here.
2 drops of moonshine.
What a waste of time.
Wonder dust.
Hey, you.
I'll walk this way.
Guess what?
Let me see your soil.
Oh my god, that random patroller.
The bark saved. Soul's out.
How to put this?
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
An arbiter of the maiden. Cower before.
Mensora! Calcula.
Measure.
Fishy, fishy.
Rectify.
Finders keepers.
Right, the maiden's judgments are with
My judgment.
Damn it, he didn't grab her. He grabbed the...
The maiden's
There we go.
judgments await measure.
It will be dealt with.
It's fine. I'm just resetting her health.
Aha! Soul's back where it
Please
belongs.
bother
Return
someone
to the
else.
sea.
Achtung!
No, why must you all walk on top of each other? Okay, we have cleared the area, and we have more total health than we started with. I'm counting it as a victory. So we have you, who probably... My guess is I will get caught by that tiny sliver of cone there. Probably you are enough of a problem. And then you, who probably are not. But I'm going to try to use that guy to solve the other problem. The prognosticar is, of course, walking right over in the area where their vision would be a problem. Let's try to catch him at the quick gotcha there.
Likely a poor choice.
Okay. So first things first. This enables me to just do this, which it's probably worth doing, right? Wouldn't really be a great idea with almost anybody else. Although I have no doubt you could just come out of the thing and stab him quickly enough for it to not matter. Alright, excellent work, everyone. Then we pop out of this guy. And we could just leave him tied up, but like, why, right? Okay.
One less
Now let's
soul.
get Lady the level of privacy that we can get while doing
As
this.
many as you like. You wanna hide, yeah?
Alright, the prognosticar I think is gonna stay there for a second.
Working on it.
Alright, good enough.
What do we have? Iron scorchings, caustic inscriptions. Damn you, Dread. Why didn't you call us?
Solid answer, good answer.
Dread?
His soul is barely there. The fire has done its work.
No, it hasn't. Not while I'm here. I just have to...
So, lady, snap out of it. You can fix this, yes?
Screw it. I'm gonna do a soul graft. Heal him from the inside. You listening, Dread? Soul to soul, root to root. You just have to let me in. Let's do it.
What's happening?
Our souls. Connected. Intertwined. Meet centuries of solitude. A forest of rejection that spans the horizon. Finds the withered roots of our friendship. See the sickening burn spread. Cleanse the scorching poison. Crap! I've stopped the worst of it, but I think that's not the only thing I did.
Come closer.
Stay away.
What in Blackbeard's name is happening?
Offshoots of Dread's soul. Extreme emotions growing as plants and fruit.
They have appeared all across the island.
We have to start curing them to stabilize Dread.
Your fleshy bits seem a bit pale, ship doctor.
I'm fine. We have to fix Dread.
So what's it like joining souls with the Dreadvine?
Like you're a drop falling into an ocean? I had to fight all the way to keep myself together. I loosened a few bad thoughts in there. Yeah, looked like they were festering for years. Bet that's what we're dealing with right now.
Okay, first of all, she's clearly standing, but she's still hidden. If I press space, she becomes unhidden, but her position doesn't change. Don't know what that's about. Also, I forgot there were dudes in this building. They just sort of like walked out during the cinematic, saw all the energy arcing off of the vine, and were like, you know what? I'm not paid enough for this. We're not dealing with this. And I've never felt so close to a member of the Inquisition. I get that. I get that all the way deep down in my soul. Okay, so I don't know exactly what it is we have to do, but it seems like we probably can start doing it by getting up here. So let's just be a little cautious.
The right
Remedies for the dead.
My tobacco is getting stale.
The lady at the
If there
race.
is value, it's mine.
Okay. A lot of y'all just hang out for a second, I guess.
Treatment's ready.
Just poke my head down here and see what's what.
An anchor in the sea.
Closer. Twist and crack and crunch. Blood. Give me blood.
Well, well.
Ah,
Such
I
an
see.
attitude.
It's pure manifested anger. It wants to kill something.
Will one of the zealots do?
Yeah, that might calm it down. Let's give it one of the fire thralls, alive or dead.
Alive or dead? We could do alive or dead. It is in a little bit of an inconvenient spot, though.
This is ridiculous. I'll get the fire.
No. The Grand Rectificator said we shouldn't interfere.
I'm wondering who has vision on this acolyte. Because it might be as simple as... Okay, you do sometimes. Never mind. If these two can see each other, that makes it not, in fact, all that simple.
By that infernal plant.
Don't be too rash.
Well,
this could be good.
So what? We could use a... We could use a summon spore
Brand new.
plus a coin.
My time is not to be trifled with.
Honestly, that's probably good enough. We just watch where the prognosticar is, and I guess this patroller. Yeah, we could do that. So if I step into the anger bush, it's not gonna like freak out and kill me, is it?
Let's stretch those
Right
roots.
demands that we stay. We cannot move.
Alright. Let's wait for these two to reunite. Give me a nice easy approach here.
Kill something.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, I can sit here,
Get over here.
and that does work.
I only have ears for scripture and song.
If you must. Vici Vinci.
Standing around, catching light.
Okay, he does not actually see me. I think this might be... Yeah, this might be our loop.
Interesting choice, Marley.
Alright.
Wonder Dust reverse.
I don't know why I needed to do this in shadow mode. It's not really necessary.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, I can use
Oh,
Oh, I needed that.
That takes
Okay.
care of that. That's one emotional outburst vented.
Don't be too
So lady.
Good, it's working. Let's find the next one.
Have to say, curing a big plant is not what I expected.
Too strange for your taste, huh? Look into the secret of the soul. Things only can get stranger. We still know so little about soul energy, the curse, and what makes us what we are. Dread has answers. Things not even those big heads at Soulspire know about. He put me on the right track. It'll grow real fast. It's
okay.
all
I was expecting to have to like kill him or like knock him out in the bush at the very least. Do one of the things that would ordinarily cause someone to disappear in a bush. Technically alive or dead, but incapacitated. But the second he touched that bush, he was out. So that's actually a lot easier. And the fear fruit might work differently, which definitely makes me feel like we should go for the anger bushes because they're really easy to feed. Where are they exactly? Okay, so really far away. So just lead a garden side, poke it, then lead a guard into range. Interesting. It might turn out to be the most sensible just to do whatever things are closest.
Stay away.
Yeah, because that doesn't sound so hard either. But you know what? I think I'm going to practice a little bit of restraint for the first time in this playthrough and actually just call the episode here. We are set up, but there is obviously still a lot of work to do, and I would be pretty surprised if this turned out to be the last step of it. So, that is going to be where we leave it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we are going to be feeding the Dreadvine just as many Inquisition guards as we possibly can. And we'll see you then.